An apology and promises of action were met with renewed demand for accountability following the toxic train derailment in Ohio. More than a month after the accident, senators got their chance to grill the head of the Norfolk Southern train company. A day of reckoning.
I want you to tell me why everybody in my community is getting sick.
And atonement.
I want to begin today by expressing how deeply sorry I am.
The chief of the company responsible for the derailment in the hot seat in the Senate.
Corporate greed, outdated railway safety regulations, lax hazardous material standards were all the fuel on a toxic fire that was ready to combust.
Norfolk Southern CEO Alan Shaw promising yet again to thoroughly clean the crash site and surrounding areas.
I am determined to make this right. Norfolk Southern will clean the site safely, thoroughly, and with urgency. You have my personal commitment.
Which means Norfolk Southern putting up millions for affected regions and touting a 6-point plan to improve rail safety, including enhanced real-time warnings to crews.
While this is Norfolk Southern's train, their wreck, and their mess, the entire apparatus of state government has been mobilized to assist.
With the toxic cleanup still underway, EPA representatives are vouching for the safety of the region's water and air.
EPA monitors have not detected any volatile organic compounds above levels of health concerns.
Now facing new questions over the intentional burning of certain hazardous chemicals carried by the train, including vinyl chloride, associated with increased cancer risks.
It's their responsibility, and they weren't even considered before this decision to vent and burn it in the middle of a town.
We were at risk of a catastrophic rupture that would have resulted in uncontrolled release of hazardous material.
Then how do we know that the car wasn't working properly to begin with? Someone may need to be held responsible that made the decision to burn this off.
As to the potential continuing environmental and health threat, a point-blank question.
Would you live there, given what you've seen?
Yes, sir.
And President Biden, after initially declining to visit the site of the toxic train crash, now says he intends to visit at some point. The Norfolk Southern chief and EPA representatives told Senator Graham they would join the president if asked to do so. In Washington, Jenna Browder, CBN News.